What's up world, what's up internet? I'm Deanna Jean Pierce and this is my spiritual YouTube channel, A Faith That Grows. And in this video, I'm going to give you no less than 21 clear signs that you have the right ascension coach. This is not an exhaustive list by any means. Of course, there can be many more signs that you have the right ascension coach besides these 21 signs that I have channeled. But I channeled these and God said, this is a really good thing to be sharing with people. Choosing the right ascension coach is an extremely sacred and important task. You are essentially choosing your guru for your spiritual awakening journey. And of course, your twin flame is your greatest teacher, your ultimate guru. And of course, there's ascended masters and other spiritual leaders and gurus that you can have. However, your ascension coach does become a guru to you as well. If you don't have the right ascension coach, things aren't going to feel very fluid and light and easy and good on your ascension journey. Your life purpose can stagnate, and your twin flame journey can stagnate if you are not working with the right ascension coach. Your ascension coach could even be what's blocking your harmonious union and your true life purpose if it's not the right fit. Your twin flame might not feel good about coming closer to you if you have the wrong ascension coach, because this is a very prominent relationship in your life. You spend a lot of time with your ascension coach. And if this is an energy that's not meshing well with or harmonizing with your harmonious union, it can push them away. Or you might not feel that inclined to talk to your twin flame or reach out to your twin flame because you're not being led in an appropriate way. You can also take these 21 clear signs that you have the right ascension coach that I have channeled here and shared with you today, and you can apply it to other relationships in whatever way feels good, like identifying the right therapist or counselor or other important relationships. You can kind of use this in other ways too. So without further ado, here are my 21 clear signs that you have the right ascension coach. Number 1, you deeply resonate with them. Their story, their personality, their vibe, the way they think, the way they communicate, it just makes sense to you and you click. It's deep soul resonance. You're inspired by them and passionate about working with them. Number 2, you feel safe with them. This is huge. You can literally tell them anything. There is no such thing as TMI or too much information. You can easily tell them things that you might not be able to tell other people. When you're on the ascension path, you can encounter things like trauma. You can encounter things like past life issues. You can have really deep, intimate things come up. And if you can't be honest with your ascension coach, then you're going to end up spiritually bypassing indefinitely. Number 3, you have shared purpose together. The right ascension coach will help you and empower you in your life purpose. And they'll even have ideas for you in your life purpose. They may have a similar or even the same life purpose as you, and you can create things and work on things and do things in consciousness together. Number 4, they don't waste your time. They want to know your goals and help you achieve them as quickly as possible. For example, harmonious union. If you're working with the right coach, it's not going to take you a decade or decades to come into harmonious union, because that's not appropriate. That doesn't make sense, right? That would indicate, if your journey was stagnating that long, it would indicate a very large problem. So they're going to be cognizant of your goals in life. Like if you want to have a family, if you are planning on attending college or going back to college, if your financial goals, getting a house, crossing things off your bucket list. Now, they're not going to replace real professionals like a real estate agent or a doctor or a financial advisor or therapist or college advisor. They can't take the place of those professionals, but they will understand your goals in life, and they will remind you of them, and they won't let you stagnate. Number 5, they are curious about you, interested in you, and passionate about getting to know you. It's not enough to just hold space for someone, nod your head and smile, make some small talk, and do the mirror exercise in a session. Your perfect ascension coach will have a deep invested interest in your life, your journey, your story. They will be passionate about you and want to get to know you deeply, and they will claim you as their client. Like, yes, this is my person. Number 6, they want to get to know your twin flame just as much as they know you. This is really important. They don't see you as a separate being. They see you as a twin flame and consider your entire union and harmonious union in everything they do and how they interact with you. They will always be considerate of your twin flame. They will want to invite your twin flame into sessions and encourage you to be doing spiritual work with your twin flame as soon as possible. So the right ascension coach is going to fully understand and respect that your twin flame is the most important person in your reality. It's not them, it's your twin. Number 7, they are your advocate and cheerleader. So if you're being treated unfairly or something's not quite right, they're going to speak up and advocate for you, and also empower you and encourage you to stand up for yourself. So they're like protective of you and your journey. Number 8, you would easily and joyfully spend time with them outside of sessions. Of course, you don't have to be BFFs with your ascension coach. However, if you wouldn't feel inclined to hang out with your ascension coach outside of a session, like after hours, and just talk and bond, I personally don't believe that they're the right coach for you then. This is an extremely sacred and intimate relationship, and you should feel like really close friends. And once again, like, you're not obligated to hang out with your ascension coach outside of sessions. If you prefer to keep a more professional relationship and have those really strict boundaries, that's fine. But if you don't feel like you're talking to a friend when you're talking to an ascension coach and there's no natural connection, an authentic relationship, then that's not really the right coach for you. Number 9, you feel more free, lighter, happier, and more like yourself after sessions. You feel empowered. You don't leave the session feeling confused, drained, numbed out, more guarded, dissonant, or wondering what happened in that session. Number 10 in my channeled 21 clear signs that you have the right ascension coach is they share in your pain, not just your victories. So if you're blocked by your twin flame, they feel that pain as if it's their very own. So this means they're highly empathic and tuned into your emotional reality, and they take it very seriously what you're going through. Number 11 is that they talk to God directly about you and your journey. They think for themselves and work on being divine channels for you. And they should also help you be more of a divine channel too. So they aren't like scripted, and they don't think what others tell them to think and say what others tell them to say. It's a very authentic and organic relationship, because anything can really be going on in someone's ascension journey at any time, and the right ascension coach is open to all possibilities, because this is such a sensitive thing to care for someone's spiritual journey. And sometimes there's more going on than meets the eye. And you can't just get kind of stuck in like a robotic loop with sessions where you go in and like you're just kind of going through the motions. Ascension Coach is a very alive career path, and you have to be very present with your client. Number 12 for the signs that you have the right Ascension Coach is they work hard. So they have a good work ethic. They aren't lazy about being your coach. They really care without leaking their energy. Of course, your Ascension Coach has to have their own boundaries and do what's appropriate for them, but you can tell like they give a fuck about you. They really care. Number 13 in my 21 clear signs that you have the right Ascension Coach is they want nothing more than for you to be free, happy, and in your Christ light with your twin flame living your purpose. They don't have any other weird hidden agenda. They just want what's best for you. Number 14 is they see your blind spots. So they're willing to discipline you and correct you and see and point out what you are not aware of. That might be in your subconscious. And they want you to grow, and they're okay with telling you when you're wrong. But number 15, they will never abuse you. So they see your light and have the utmost respect and faith in you. They understand you're a child of God, and they treat you as such. They don't put you down, emotionally abuse you, gaslight you, or invite you to be small or dim your light. Number 16, they see you as a total equal and don't try to establish dominance over you. So they're humble towards you and understand that in God's eyes, it's not like the Ascension Coach has some sort of weird power over their client. You're total equals. Number 17, your Ascension Coach is transparent about their own journey and their struggles, and they're honest with you. So they're not trying to hide something from you or being shady in some way. They let you know their own personal struggles and their challenges. Number 18, they can handle all of you and love you unconditionally no matter what. You're allowed to swear, have breakdowns, make mistakes, fuck up, have your dramas, and be all of you, and it's all okay. Number 19, they encourage you to give feedback about the sessions and invite constant improvement. So they're not gonna assume that, they can rest on their laurels, and they're very careful about making sure that you're still receiving a really, you should be receiving more than you pay for in your coaching sessions. And a good Ascension Coach, the right Ascension Coach, is going to be like wanting to make sure that you feel good about paying them money to guide you. Number 20, you can see them in your life long term. Taking on an Ascension Coach is most likely going to be a long-term situation. And so you want your Ascension Coach at your wedding. You want them to officiate your wedding. You want them, you'd be excited to meet up with them. And you want them to be part of all of your major milestones in life. You want them to know your children. You want them to remain part of your life in a deeply intimate way. And the final clear sign that I've channeled for you today for that you know that you have the right Ascension Coach is you asked God to guide you to your perfect Ascension Coach and give you a sign, and you received it. So when in doubt, you can always ask God or the universe to send you a clear sign of who your perfect Ascension Coach is, and then wait to receive that sign and then claim them, and definitely share that sign with your Ascension Coach, because it's always fun to see how the universe converses with you about these things. So that was my 21 clear signs you have the right Ascension Coach. There's probably an infinite amount of signs if we're being honest, but I wanted to put this video out there. And let me know what you think in the comments. Have a good day.